Hey guys, Gage here, bringing another video. I had this video requested on Discord, and I'd like to give a special shout out to them for helping me with the team comp. This is to auto farm the Magic Training Area Stage 4. A lot of people are having difficulty with this one, and so I wanted to do a video on how I auto it and kind of explain why while the battle's going on. So I'll cut out the load screen, but let's go ahead and roll the intro. Okay, so here we are getting started. First, I'll turn off auto here real quick because I wanted to kind of explain why my team comp is. First thing, I want to look at the stats on one of these golems here to kind of explain on why I made the choices of my team. So they are immune to physical damage. So if you bring any physical attackers in, they're going to hit for like 1 or 2 damage, which if you've tried it, you probably realized. Then again, he has Rock Throw, which is an AE, targeted AE. So it'll stun whoever it hits and anybody standing near them. And then Earthquake removes all buffs and debuffs on the map. So if you try to debuff defense of these, then Earthquake, it'll just remove it. Any buffs that you stack on yourself, he'll remove as well. And then his basic attack. So, one thing you need to realize as well, if you're not looking at the stats of these units, then you'll probably assume these golems are doing physical damage. They actually are not. They're actually doing magic damage to you. And they are pretty fast. Faster than the normal golems, that's for sure. And with the ranged attacks, these guys can be pretty devastating. So, okay, now while auto's going on, I'll kind of explain my team choices. So, with their physical immunity, I, of course, wanted to go with mages. And Leas is the most powerful mage. He is. Mine is actually not skilled up at all. But the friend rep that I'm using is. So they are going to burn through these golems pretty quickly. Like, that Kalias's basic attack was 8k. Next thing I chose was Edgar as the tank. And that's because of his passive. He reduces the magic damage by, I think, starting out 25%. And if he's skilled up, it goes up to 40. So that is going to help keep your damage dealers alive, because Kalias is a kind of a glass cannon. And it just helps. There are people doing it without Edgar. They're running Arendelle. That's perfectly fine. On auto, I find that the AI for Arendelle is kind of dumb. He will run away back to your team to shield them, and that can kind of put the golems in a bad position. So Edgar doesn't have a buff, so he always stays right in there. And Fire Edgar has the stun on Void Slash, which will stun the golem. He won't do damage at all, but his job is to get smacked in the face. That's his only job. Then I decided to run with Erin, because she comes with magic immunity already on her. So she can actually tank one of the golems by herself with her HP recovery every turn, or magic immunity that she has by herself, and then on top of Edgar's passive, stacked on top of it. So you'll see probably sometime during this fight, Erin taking hits by herself. Then I threw Faria in there for additional healing support. The shield and the heal that she brings to the table can kind of complement Erin's, because Erin's going to heal every 2 turns. She'll need to. And if your units are all spread out, especially on the 3rd wave, because the golems actually spawn in 3 different areas, and usually when Faria runs in the back like she is right now, she aggroes the other 2. Which, if all your units are where Edgar's at right now, they will only aggro the fire golem. Happens sometimes. Makes it really easy clear it. But Feria likes to run off and be a champ. Thinks she can solo them all. Realizes she can't and then comes back. Kalias is carry the damage on this team. If they weren't all stunned. I haven't had an issue with running out of turns. And Aaron's there in case a unit dies, which they will die from time to time. Elias will die, one of them. Sometimes Faria dies, and sometimes Edgar dies. None of my units that I'm using in this, except Aaron, are skilled up. Aaron is max skilled. Edgar has no skill ups. My Kalias has no skill ups, and Faria may have one, maybe. I don't even think she has one. So it's not necessary to have them skilled up. Now the friend rep is probably maxed with how hard he's hitting. He is a 10k Shadow Kalias, but you could probably do it with less. Or if you got really good geared units, you could probably take out Faria and run another Kalias or another like Zillion or something. Try that. I have seen it done as well with 2 Aarons. There was a guy in Discord that posted his team, and it's almost identical, except it runs Light Aaron and Dark Aaron instead of Faria, which Aaron she can tank by herself, so that is completely doable. I don't have 2 Aarons built right now. I'm in the process of skilling up my next one. I find a way to obtain them. So all the units in this put in work. Fairy is honestly probably the weakest link in here. She doesn't really do much other than toss an occasional shield or heal around. So there's probably room there for another Aaron and probably have a smoother run. But Edgar works better than Arendelle. And I said it before, but Arendelle's AI, with him running back to the rest of your team to shield them, puts the golem in range to hit other when they shouldn't be. Right. That's my team, and I got a piece of gear. What is it? Oh, it's an accessory. Ooh. Oh, I had auto repeat. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching, and I hope this helps somebody. If it does, let me know in the comments. If you have a different team comp than what I mentioned, let me know that as well. And yeah, subscribe for future videos. Thank you.